Would a leader not feel pressured to accept the demands of Western powers when faced with threats? Western powers have even attempted assassinations and coups against such leaders. Leaders like Thomas Sankara have been assassinated for the paths they choose, and Traoré is following a similar course. So, isn't he afraid?
Young leader of Burkina Faso, President Ibrahim Traoré, says he is not afraid to die.
Recently, Traoré declared that he is not afraid to die. This statement shocked external powers, who expected him to back down. Should he be the scared one, or should the West be fearful this time? And to whom is he declaring his fearlessness? Let's find out. Imagine a leader who boldly declares, "I am not afraid to die," right in the face of imperial powers that have thrived on fear and submission. This isn't the script of a Hollywood movie. It's the reality unfolding in Burkina Faso under the leadership of Ibrahim Traoré. In a world where Western dominance has shaped global politics for centuries, Ibrahim Traoré, the young president of Burkina Faso, is making waves with his audacious approach to leadership. In a defiant speech, he proclaimed his fearlessness in the face of death, challenging both the West's long-standing strategies of intimidation and the internal enemies of African progress: cowardice, betrayal, and incompetence. Traoré's words are not just an act of rebellion, but a manifesto for a new Africa, an Africa that refuses to bow down to the remnants of colonial control and instead strives for genuine sovereignty. Traoré's message is a call to action, a clarion call for a new type of African leadership. To understand the gravity of his words, we must first delve into his audacious declaration. Why would a young African leader openly declare he is not afraid to die? What message is Traoré sending to both his allies and his adversaries? Traoré's declaration that he is not afraid to die is far more than a personal statement of bravado. It is a strategic challenge to Western imperialism and a call for African solidarity. Historically, the West has employed fear as a primary tool of control, using assassinations, coups, and economic sanctions to keep African nations under their thumb. Leaders like Patrice Lumumba, Thomas Sankara, and Muammar Gaddafi, who dared to imagine an Africa free from Western exploitation, were met with swift and brutal retaliation. By declaring his fearlessness, Traoré is not only rejecting this legacy of fear, but also rendering one of the West's most effective tools of manipulation powerless. This statement is a profound psychological show. Traoré is signaling that he is unyielded by the fear of death that has been used to maintain the status quo. His words resonate deeply across the continent, a stark reminder that African leaders need to be willing to sacrifice everything if they are to achieve true independence. This declaration also serves as a rallying cry for the African people. Traoré is not just speaking for himself, but for all Africans who have been subjugated, oppressed, and silenced by colonial and neo-colonial forces. He is calling for a shift from a mindset of fear and submission to one of courage and defiance. In essence, Traoré is saying that Africa must no longer be governed by the specter of fear, but by the spirit of resistance. Furthermore, Traoré's stance is a message to the internal enemies of progress within Africa, those who have been complicit in the exploitation of personal gain. By stating that he is not afraid to die, Traoré is also challenging those who have sold their souls to external powers to maintain their positions of privilege. He is throwing down the gauntlet to these actors, declaring that there is a new kind of leadership in town, one that cannot be bought or bullied. With his fearless declaration, Traoré sets the stage for a new era of leadership, one that is bold, unyielding, and unapologetically African. But his vision does not stop there. He has also laid out a roadmap for the continent's revival, focusing on the need to banish three specific vices: cowardice, betrayal, and incompetence. Why does Traoré believe that cowardice, betrayal, and incompetence are the three words that Africa must banish to achieve true liberation?